I'm going to just say this to you. It's your time to come up. And I say that to say this. You've been down for so long. You went through a lot. You lost a lot. I know what it's like to go through life just feeling like, okay, everybody getting blessed, but what about me? What my blessing at? Like, I know what it's like to lose everything that you worked hard for, and then you got to struggle just to gain it all back. Like, I know what it's like to have friends walk away from you when they say they will always be there. I know what it's like to be in that spot of isolation to where it's just you and your thoughts. And you start getting to doubt yourself. You wonder, can you ever come back from this? You wonder all the things that I'm trying to set out to do for myself, all my inspirations, all of my aspirations, everything that I said that I wanted to be, can I do it? But I tell you this, you owe it to yourself to do it. Because now that you started doing what you're doing, there's a lot of people watching you, a lot of people watching me. I'll use myself as an example, even with what I'm doing. But now, since I started putting my content on other platforms, on TikTok or whatever it is, man, like, people like, okay, who is this guy that's telling me about his life experiences or you know what I'm saying, using it in the motivational form? Like, okay, what makes him so different? And people will ask the same thing about you. Because everybody got a story to tell. Everybody that went through something, going through something, coming out of something, or going in something. But they don't got your story. They didn't got my story. Because everybody got a story to tell. Trust me. Believe that. But the one thing that'll make you stand out to be that shining star, salute to Earth, Wind, and Fire, is that they don't have your story. That's the big secret right there of being successful. That's your sauce. They ain't got what you got because they ain't got your life experience. Everybody brings something different to the table, but most people don't realize that that one little thing that you needed, you were forgetting to add is just, they ain't got your story. So when you telling your story, that's what's going to make you stand out. So you owe it to yourself, man, to not let fear keep you from doing what you want to do. But you went through a lot to get to where you at now. Like, I know what it's like, you know what I'm saying, when you coming home from work and you got that paper on your door telling you that you got a certain number of days before you got to get out. I know that feeling. You feeling like you did everything that you could do, and you feel like you can't do no more. And then when you do try to do a little bit more, you feel defeated because you feeling like it ain't good enough. You got all of this in the back of your mind. You got all of the stuff that you're trying to do, people that you're trying to take care of. And then you also trying to be the best that you can be daily. It eats at you when you feel like that you ain't doing enough. But I say that's why you owe it to yourself. And those stories that you telling, that you go tell, you got to use those life experiences as fuel and hunger to get to where you got to go. The times when you was wondering if you had enough gas to put in your car, the times when you had to go to work, you know what I'm saying, with that yellow light on the dash for a day or two or three if you're pushing it. I know what that's like too. To where you're trying to make a way out of no way. You know what I mean? Nights when you had to eat hot dogs and popcorn just to make it through to the next day. Like, those life experiences, that's what helped you get to the next level. And I'm just saying all this because you owe it to yourself to make it happen. You owe it to yourself to do what it is that you want to do. Because I see a lot of people out here letting fear hold them back from being what they want to be, from starting a YouTube channel or starting a social media page just to push their product out or to put their music out. Or people got stories to tell that they can use to inspire others, motivate, you know what I'm saying, other people, encourage other people. A lot of people letting their gifts just sitting there and withering away and dying because they fearing what the next person gonna say to them, or they fearing that they may not be good enough. But them life experiences is gonna shape you up to where you want to be and get you there. Because people gonna hear you and be like, oh, okay, he went through that, she went through that. I know what it's like. I can relate to that. Okay, I want to support this person. I just want to just hear what else they got to say, or I want to support what they bring into the table because I can relate to that. If they can get through that and get to here and doing better, then I can do that too and get to where I want to be at. And with me, especially with me now just wanting to have the courage to do that, to do what I'm supposed to be doing, but just making videos, encouraging people and inspiring people, sometimes fear be holding me back. Fear be holding me back from wanting to go live on here on YouTube or TikTok, other platforms. I'll be honest with y'all, that's one of the one things that's keeping me probably from, reaching more people, because all I ever wanted to do was just do something to just inspire and motivate my people and encourage people and make people just feel what I'm saying and hang on to every word to say, yo, I've been through what you've been through. Even with all the things I've ever been doing, music, DJing, writing music, anything I ever been doing, my goal was always just to reach the people through what I'm doing. Or every rap that I wrote, or every song that I ever played for people, I always wanted people to have a good time or hang on to every word. You know what I'm saying? Every second and be like, yo, I feel you, bro. Because I always use my life experiences just to reach people and touch people. But I always let fear get in the way. That's the one thing that's held me back. And I always felt like, yo, Jay, you owe it to yourself to go a little harder. Step out of that comfort zone. Do the things that you don't want to do to be able to reach more people, to be able to inspire more people. Like, I could have been going live on here and just kicking it with y'all and talking to y'all, doing more things and stuff like that. But I'm like, yo, hey, that going live, that's a whole nother monster. I don't know if I'm ready for that. And sometimes you talk yourself out of your blessings. You talk yourself out of getting to that next level of success because you feel like you can't do it, but you owe it to yourself to do it. You owe it to yourself, because how many more days, how many more nights, man, that you're going to struggle knowing that you don't need to struggle, but fear is keeping you from getting to the next level. And instead of you trying to go up, climb up that ladder, climb up that next rung to get to where you want to get to, you climb right back down to it because you're like, yo, it's a little bit too high up here. What if this happened? What if I slip off the ladder? What if I get up there and it be nothing? What if I put this video out? What if I put this song out? What if I go live? What if I do this and the people just like, we don't know about him. We don't know about her. We don't know about that product they pushing. We don't know about this. I don't know. But you never know if you don't go to the other side, or you owe it to yourself. Them days when you had to, go through the evictions, or the days when you had to get your car repossessed, the days when you had to just, go without eating. That's what it should inspire you to be like, you know what? All right, the heck with what the naysayers may say, because I owe it to myself to want better, to do better, to feel better, to look better, talk better, walk better. Because there's going to be people that's watching you that's hoping that you don't overcome, that fear that you got. Some people don't, they feel like you don't deserve what you're aspiring for to get. People go see what you're putting out there. They're going to be watching you just like this, just, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They ain't nothing special yet. I know him. I know her. They just such and such from around the way. They just such and such. They ain't nobody. You got to block all that noise out. You owe it to yourself to get everything that's coming to you. But just like Scarface said, I want the world and everything in it, Chico. Like, you owe it to yourself to get everything that God got for you, every blessing, with your name on it. The worst thing in life is wasted talent. To know that you got it, to know that you got something special that people need out there, people out there suffering, they can't get to. There's people out there that's waiting on you. They waiting on you. Somebody out there waiting for me to put these videos out. There's people out there that's waiting for you to put your product out. There's people out there that's waiting for you to start up that page so people can come and support it. But they'll never know about you if you never act on it. They'll never know. And you will never know what's out there for you on that other side. And that'll be a crying shame. That's my worst fear. To live this whole life And then at the end of it, somebody tell me, this what you could have had. This what was waiting for you. But you never wanted to get over that hurdle, to get over your fear, to get to this. So all of this that we had, we got to now take it away, give it to somebody else that wanted it. And I don't want to do that. That's the one thing that I'm like, yo, I owe it to myself, man, to just get over my fear of just of failure, of disappointment, of people not receiving me well. So if y'all wanted something about me to talk about, there you go. I've never had the fear of trying. I've never had the fear of, let me say this. I never had the fear of failure. I've always had the fear of success. That's my one big kryptonite. I never had the fear of, yo, all right, what if I don't make it? What if this don't be successful? What if, you know what I'm saying? My failure always have been, oh, what if this video take off? What if this song take off? What if people find out? What if people find out about my page and people come flocking and what if I become successful? Then what? What I'm going to do with it? That's what my biggest fear is, the success and not the failure, which I know it sounds weird, but for a lot of y'all feel the same way. I know I ain't alone. Let me know in the comments if you feel me, because I need to know. I'm being vulnerable as I could be. This probably be the realest video or poster that I ever put out. I need to know I ain't alone. But we're going to get over that fear together. We owe it to ourselves this year to get every blessing that's out there for us, because the devil that took it, the devil that stole enough from us. Now it's time for us to go get it back. You feel me? You heard me? That's how it's going to go. That's how it's going to be. We owe it to ourselves to get it. Know the vibes. Let's get it.